it's Heather again from TECH Lowell Library, and I am coming to talk to you about some new books. Yay! We've had lots of great new YA books coming out, and I was like, hey, why don't I do a quick video, mention a few, maybe some you haven't heard of. I've got some that are kind of like snuck in under the radar, one that's by a pretty big name author. And I tried to get a good variety of the new books that I could get my hands on because they do go fast. So, without further ado, let's start. Our first book is Legend Born by Tracy Dion. I think that's how you pronounce that last name. So, 16-year-old Bree is trying to leave behind her grief at her mother's death by attending a residential program for high schoolers. Instead, she finds herself swept up in a magical fight and secret society who claim to be descendants of the Knights of the Round Table. Yes, that Round Table, you know, King Arthur, that sort of things. Except, what did they have to do with her mother's death? Sounds very interesting. It actually takes place at UNC Chapel Hill, so local. Definitely in the fantasy realm, probably a little adventure. It's got a really cool cover. I think that's what first caught my attention when I saw the new book list, was like, ooh, shiny. Really engaging. Add that to your to-read list. Here's one of the big name authors, Marie Lu, with her new first book in a new series, Sky Hunter. It was very fun trying to find a summary for some of these, so this is one of them. Please bear with me. A broken world, an overwhelming evil, a team of warriors ready to strike back. This follows Talon, a striker for Mara, the last free nation. They are bringers of death. Sounds fascinating. I mean, it's a sci-fi, dystopian, obviously, if you couldn't guess from the over-dramatic telling. It sounds really cool. I mean, it's Marie Lu. She writes some great stuff. I say that as somebody who hasn't read her books but has seen other people read them. I should probably read some. Probably on my to-read list. Next one is another that I kind of have been eyeballing, waiting for it to come out. It is called Crown Chasers by Rebecca Coffindaffer. I'm really bad with names. I'm just going to apologize now. A deadly competition for the throne will determine more than just the fate of the empire, and it's a throne Alyssa isn't sure that she wants. This sounds really cool. It's a sci-fi fantasy. So, like, they're going around to different planets on, like, a giant scavenger hunt or something, looking for a seal. I got a little confused reading the description, but I bet you it'll make more sense when you actually read the story. It sounds so good. Definitely, like, sounds like it's going to be really, really fast-paced. Plus, look at that cover. Really cool. Really cool. And I'm not going to lie. I picked this one at random, and then I read the description, and it kind of creeped me out, so we'll see what y'all think. It's called Even If We Break by Marieke Nijkamp. I'm sorry. Here it is. 5 friends go to a cabin. 4 of them are hiding secrets. 3 years of history behind them. 2 are doomed from the start. 1 person wants to end this. No one is safe. Are you ready to play? Yeah. So you can imagine. We had the discussion at last month's book club video that I don't really like scary stories because I like sleeping at night, and this definitely, one of the genres is horror and mystery, thriller. At the same time, I find myself drawn in, like, what's going on? Who's dying? Why? Also, creepy masks are creepy. Very, very effective design for the cover. I mean, just draws you right in. Ooh, something more cheerful after that. This one looks super cute. It is called Shine by Jessica Jung, or Jung. I don't know, it's Korean. A Korean-American teen is thrust into the competitive Technicolor world of K-pop, where she has to follow 3 rules. Train 24/7, be perfect, don't date. Romance, of course, because if you tell teenagers not to date, what's gonna happen? They're gonna be going around behind your back. Music, obviously. It's written by the former lead singer of Girls' Generation, a K-pop band, so I'm sure it provides some very interesting insight into that world. And I love the covers they come out with sometimes because it's so pretty and shiny. All right, one last one that I promise I'll stop talking about books for now. This one I've actually already checked out for myself. I'm pretty sure there's another copy if one of y'all want it. It's called The Left-Handed Booksellers of London by one of my favorite authors, Garth Nix. So a girl's quest to find her father leads her to an extended family of magical fighting booksellers who police the mythical old world of England when it intrudes on the modern world. They're literally left-handed booksellers. Sounds fascinating. It's fantasy, sci-fi, kind of historical. I can't wait to read this. I just found out it's going to be rainy this weekend, so I'm hoping I can maybe curl up with the book, cup of something warm, read. Always a good idea. But those are just a few of the new YA books we have. I'm going to start trying to do this about once a month, if I can swing it towards the end of one month and beginning of the next, because it takes a little while for us to kind of process the books. But if you like any of those, call, reserve them. And if you have questions about other new books, just give me a call and let me know. And as always, have fun and keep reading, and I'll see y'all next time.